back to my channel. It is Console Carrie here, bringing you another Animal Crossing video. Today we are on the island of Crumbl, where the cookie crumbles. It is my forest core, farm core, beach core, food core, everything core island. That's how I'm feeling right now, you guys. Let's be honest. We're all beach core. We all have beaches on our island. How do I blend beaches with forest core? That's something I need to figure out. But it's feeling like I'm doing everything on this island. So I've been gone for a couple of weeks. I've been in the terraforming rabbit hole. And I've been some happy, some not happy. But I think I've had a breakthrough. So I thought it was time for us to get together and work on the entrance. We need to get that finished before we can move on to our other projects. So I'm not sure if the entrance looks the way it did 2 weeks ago. I don't think I've really touched it much. I'm not sure if the museum was set up last time. Was it? Let me know in the comments. I tell you, my memory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mini tour for those that are new, those who don't remember. And if it's a repeat for you, I will keep it as short as possible. Okay, so let's get started. So we come off of the airport and we have this nice water feature and Candy is sitting on the ground. Granted, I took out seating because I wanted just a blank start, a canvas. All right, so you have a choice. Well, before we talk about choices, I'm using only in-game pathing. If you're using pathing that's very boxy like that, and you want it to be a natural island, the trick is to have lots of bends and turns. And what that does is it creates areas around your pathway to fill in with trees and flowers and stuff. Okay, so let's go to the right. And if you go back there, that's just to resident services. And then over here, I have established the museum. And I love it, you guys. I like to have a drop zone. So I got a little drop zone here. This is, as you can see, drop zone here. I like to bulk donate to Blathers. So I usually drop a bunch of fossils, and then when it starts to collect, then I go see Blathers. So I'm really liking how enclosed the museum is with the trees and fencing and flowers. And then I love these two waterfalls. It feels so regal without having one single item. So it's really cool. I like it a lot. I'm thinking I should put a statue above each waterfall. And then eventually I'm gonna do a build, do some kind of area for Blathers over here. All right, so let's go over to the other side of the entrance. So here's the airport. You come past here and we have this little bendy path. First, we get to Able Sisters. And then we come down here, another water feature. Come down here, and then we have stairs that come back up here. And I've made myself a little mini makeshift orchard and farm. Mainly because I just needed to start producing food for energy. And we will be using food for decoration. So it's not big. I don't know if I'll keep it here, but it's serving a purpose for now. So I've got a little cooking station. I've got my starches over here, potatoes and pumpkins, and then some carrots, sugarcane, wheat, I guess wheat should be over there. And tomatoes. I just think the tomatoes are the cutest ever. All right, so that's what's up here for now, subject to change. When we come down here, over here is Nookies. And I am embracing, I don't know why I haven't done this before, but I am embracing having a wood shed, storage shed, ABD, trash can, tube, DIY bench. And I'm putting those all over the island, trying to incorporate them into the build so it's not conspicuous, but so convenient. Okay, so you come around here. Of course, this rock is in our way. We'll probably move it. And you come over here, and then I put this bridge here. I think I talked last time about, should I move the waterfall? Is the bridge too close? I think I did move this back one space so you could see the waterfall a little better. But this makes a nice little screenshot. And this will take you to my house and the other side of the island, the beaches, etc., etc. So you may have noticed that all the buildings are in the front. Well, all but one. And that was my vision from the beginning. I wanted all my buildings to be in the front, findable, is it a word? Accessible. The only exception is the campsite. And I was thinking at first that I would have 2 villagers on this little beach up here. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll put the campsite here and then all my buildings would be up here in one convenient area. And then I could do a little campsite build. What do you guys think? Villagers or campsite? Let me know in the comments. All right, so, oh, there's a balloon. So that's the tour, and we're going to work on filling in these empty spaces and decorating with what we have. I think I'm overbreeding flowers, so I will be bringing in some flowers. Let's see what we got. It was a green balloon. Ooh, a mush log. We are in November. We're time traveling all over the place, you guys. Just whatever suits us. Decorating and building in the wintertime is harsh, you guys. It's harsh. All right, so let's get started. So, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go to our woodshed. I have collected a lot of things in various ways, but the thing that's most amazing is the plant section. Look at all these trees I have, and plants. It's awesome. So I don't know if you noticed, but I'm doing stunted trees, and there's a reason for that, and we'll talk about it in a few minutes. All right, so let's get out some medium cedar trees to start with. In order to keep them stunted, we need, where is it? We need some nursery fruit. I chose peaches because that's my native fruit. Okay, we got a few of those. And then I might do a stunted hardwood tree. I'm going with the medium size. We'll take a couple of those. Okay, what else do we need? Let's go look at stuff. See what we can find to fill in areas. I got lots of... Oh, I would like to use some log stools. Grab a couple of those. And a bench. I'm trying to customize everything to orange or dark brown. So we'll bring a couple of wood. I want to do a lot of the log items to make it very foresty looking. I don't know about this table. It's pretty big. Oh, when did I get that? I've gotten lots of stuff, you guys. What I really want to try out is the frozen items. But I need a lot of large snowflakes. So if my number one fan is listening out there, I need large snowflakes. I need large snowflakes. Yep. All right, what else do we want to bring in? We might play around with some plant partitions at some point. I also like the log stakes. All right. Oh, and cypress plants. Lots and lots of cypress plants. Let's take 3 for now. Let's see what else. We'll probably use a leaf pile, but not quite yet. The pine tree is humongous. We'll bring one. We'll bring one. In case we want to try that. Let's see, so I'm looking for orange and brown things. I really like these wooden boxes. I might bring those in. I love the wheat items. I don't know if we'll need them right now. Okay, so let's go to miscellaneous. Boxes might be an option. Oh, here we go. Some butterfly models. I've got an orange, a yellow, and a white. I need lots of orange bug models, if anybody's listening. Okay. Oh, fencing. We need fencing. Let's go get fencing. That is in other. So you're going to see all my materials, flowers. I got all kinds of stuff, you guys. Let's see. Do I have any? Let's go to the flowers. Do I have any orange? One of the flowers is an orange base. Windflowers, I believe. Okay, I don't have any orange. Oh, here's some. 5. We're gonna need a whole lot more than that. We might go visit Harb's Island if we need more. All right, I thought we could start in this first area, get our feet wet. So the first thing we need to figure out is I never got fencing. Oh my gosh. Do you guys go through this? Forgetting stuff. Maybe I should move my storage over there. Get something out. I got distracted with the flowers. Okay, so I have some... I definitely want to use hedges. I've got some log fencing. A log wall. No, I don't want to do anything where you can't see through it. I do like this barbed wire fencing, but it has farm vibes, so I'm not sure if I want to use that up here. The pretzel fencing would look good. The spiky fencing, maybe. Let's pull that in. And then if all else fails, we might use some barbed. Oh, we also have this, but it's kind of blocky. And the frozen fencing would be cool. Why would it be cool? Even though it's not Frozen Island, not winter, it lights up. So that might be cool to use at some point. But I really stink at collecting snowflakes. So I need to find a way to collect some. Alright, so first thing we could do, let's do the fencing first. We'll do the fencing first. Okay, so we have hedges. And just, did you know with the hokey pokey, that's what everybody's calling it, you hold your finger on your L bumper key and keep it there. You just keep it there. And then you just got to move your left wheel, left or right, whichever direction you need to go. And then you just hit your A button. You can use it for fencing, for digging holes, for pathing, for terraforming. It's freaking amazing, you guys. Once you get used to it, it's freaking amazing. Now, one thing that might hang you up is when you go to start, you need to push the L button, do that little hop. Wait until you do that hop and you're locked in to the grid. And then you can get started. Oh, I think I got a little tussle going on over here. What's going on, you guys? What's going on? Okay, so, okay. And then when you let go of that L, then you're off the grid. So then you gotta start over. So I could do this. I'm thinking no, not here. It's too closed off. So what's the next one? Log fencing. That's not bad. It's not dark brown, but it would match the vibe we've got going here. Now, if I do this, what I would do... Oh, I didn't get any bushes. Let's go get some bushes. Now I want to use bushes that are yellow and orange. So it's in plants. What's cool is you can grow this stuff and then keep it in your storage. Let's pull in, and we could even do some red. I think I'll save the red for closer to the buildings. We'll pull in some yellow. I need to get some orange and yellow tea bushes. I think that's what they call them, tea bushes. So this fencing doesn't have a corner. So what I would do is put a bush in the corner. I only picked up a couple, but so do something like that. And then go back to our log fencing. And we're just following the path around, the edge of the path. Oh, I did it again. Okay, we're gonna use the L, back up, boom. Slide over, boom. Not sure if I need it to be there. So that's in the path, so I need to back up. Yeah, it doesn't really make a clean corner. So I kind of like doing the bushes in the corner. So we take this out, and maybe this one, and put a couple more bushes down. Oops. I haven't tried the hole, digging the holes with it. Yeah, that does work good. If you're clumsy like me, this is a game changer. You could also put a flower there. Let's go with bushes for now. The great thing about this too is you can do one thing and it's like a placeholder. You can come back and swap it out for flowers or whatever you want. Okay, on the grid. We'll do some fencing there. I'm not loving it, to be honest. It's kind of broken up. All right, let's take this out. This is real life, you guys. This is how you design. I could do it without the bushes, but yeah, I'm just not liking this. So let's get these bushes up. Okay, let's try a different fencing. How about the country, the pretzel fencing? That's what I call it. It does look good. Back up. Okay. Okay, so here's another thing about the hippity hops. So you need to be kind of facing the direction that you want to go. So if you're turned to the left and you want to go forward, that's not going to work. You got to kind of be in the direction that you want to go first. So I'm going to turn here, then hippity hop. I have noticed there's a delay sometimes. Oh, it was just enough. We'll have to make some more. All right. I'm not hating it. It does have a goofy corner. I'm just now noticing. But not bad. Pretty natural. All right, let's live with it. Let's let it salivate for a little bit and work on some trees. So we'll get our shovel out. Is there room for trees? Now the fencing doesn't mess up your tree plantation. So you got to have a space around, a full space around the tree. So I could put a tree here. And then what's nice about that, to keep this stunted, we need to plant a fruit tree, just a nursery one, and then it won't grow. Neither one will grow any further. You remove that fruit stem, it's gonna grow. Okay, so be careful. And what's nice about this too is I can put it behind and it kind of hides it. Now, why do I want to do stumped trees? Well, I'll show you. I'm going to show you. This is my master plan. I'm revealing my master plan. Okay, so I discovered that these cypress trees, or cypress plants, look like a tree when you put it next to the median. So when we go to fill in with these cypress trees, it'll make it more dense and look like kind of more dense, filled in forest-like. So yeah, so that's my plan. So if we put that there and then we put a bush next to it. Actually, I think I'd like to have the bush in this corner right here. Another thing to make it look natural is try not to have things lined up. I mean, you can, like these are lined up, but try not to have things lined up, and we'll go ahead and plant these flowers and have something different there. Yeah. And then you could do, you don't need to get back here. So we could put a bush here. Or even better, let's do something better. I think I want to use, let's get our construction going, and I want to use like a stone path right here. So I have a few paths I've collected. I'm not sure if I'm happy with all of them. Probably not. But I do like this guy right here and these. To do that. And then sadly I cannot see what I have. And then you put a stool there and then a butterfly model. I love that, you guys. It'll look even better when the flower comes in. And we'll definitely be doing some time traveling. Okay, so maybe we could put a tree right here. Nope, it won't let me. You know why? Because this isn't a full square right here. Darn it. Alright, so maybe we put... What else do we have? You could put all kinds of stuff here. You could do... not log stakes. You could do... I don't want to do another bush. You could do another flower. You could do a butterfly that's not on a stump. You could put a wheelbarrow back here. Let's see. Let's find something creative to do. Let's go ahead and use our DIY bench. Let's craft something. And I got a lot of DIYs. Oh, you could do a mush log. Do I have what I need? Nope. I need some more mushrooms. Okay, so we'll do that later. Down the road. Let's see what jumps out at us. You could do this bird cage. It's dark brown. Let's make one of those. I am loving not having to carry stuff and it pulling from my storage. Okay, we'll make a bird cage. Even this guitar would work, but something brown or orange. So this butter churn would work. This wood bucket would work. Let's make a wood bucket. That's a good item. This duck would work. This little ukulele on a stump would work. This wood pile, we'll be doing some of that. Pottery and stone would be fine. One of these brick wells would work. Some stone garden rocks. This mossy green rock. How much does it take to make one of those? 15. Ouch. All right, we'll come back to that. But yeah, all this stone, whatever makes you happy. Oh, I was thinking this water pump. Let's get this water pump out. Can I customize that water pump? Doesn't look like it. So any DIY... Oh, here's the bird cage. So DIYs you can customize. Okay, I like it the way it is. Water pump. There's green, black, silver. Ooh, this rust would be perfect. Let's do that. And that's the log stakes. Okay, that's a good start. Let's put... Do we like the butterfly the way it is? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so let's place something tall. Let's try the water pump. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? I like it. Okay, and then let's find another spot for another tree. Might be helpful to find the tree spots first. Okay, I could put a tree there. We are so not going to finish this. All right, this is going to be a series, I guess. And then we need something in this back corner. I don't really want to put a bush there. I could do a flower. I could even do log stakes. Except I'm standing too close. If I do log stakes, what will that look like? Yeah. It's not bad. Let's see what else I've got. What did we get out? I could do another cypress plant. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then next to... I did the tree stump, right? Yeah. Okay. Do another bush right here. Or another log stool. Or the wooden bucket. Let's see. I do have a hole already, so let's do the bush. And then... What about the bucket? It's a little small right there. Do another log stool. Maybe another butterfly. But it's really like you can be as random as or as organized as you want. Now we're starting to see red, so you know what I want to do? Let's pick this up. I think I want a red flower there. And I had a few in storage, so let's go get those. Some mums, and I have a rose. And I had this red hibiscus. It doesn't have to be blooming. Go ahead and put a red flower here. It could be any flower. I could also use... Here's another option. You can use hedges to kind of be kind of like a bush as a single one, and that gives you some layering. And maybe another flower here. Oops. Not there. But I want to incorporate some red when you can see the red buildings. I did that a little bit on the museum. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, do flower. Yeah, what do you guys think? I don't think I like this hedge here. It's too much like the bushes. What about the bird house that we made? Bird cage. Wherever it is. This drives me crazy. Yeah. Could be Abel's birdie. Oh, it moves. I didn't realize it moves in there. Did you guys know that? When you interact with it, it doesn't look like it. All right, so that's looking good. Looking pretty good. And then back here, I would like to put in another tree. I might have to move that bird cage. Maybe a tree right here. Will it let me? And you could do maybe a hardwood tree. Mix it up a bit. You could do fencing inside here as well. The spiky fence would be good for that. If I can do it. Yeah, and it kind of fills in that space. And the beauty of this is, if you don't like it, you can come back and fix it. You could put some weeds in there, some moss. And then, but the main thing is, like, you can't get in there. Like, it's a little foresty area that has controlled where you walk. So, what do you guys think? What do you think? So I'm thinking I'm gonna do this style with the whole area. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about the fence. What else did I have? I've got this barbed wire fencing too. Let's try using some of that. Let's try that and see what it looks like. So this is without using the grid. And then press the L, line up where you want to be. But you got to give it a second you got to do that hop. Oh, I hate to say it, you guys, but I really love this fencing a lot better. It feels more sophisticated. Hop. Oh, and then I need to get in there somehow. You can't at the moment. See, I'll have to pick up this bush. And it's something you can, if you're not quite happy with it, you can kind of mess with it. Pick up this tree. Not sure if I'll be able to close that. I might have to change it up a bit. Will it let me put the tree there? It will. Sweet. Maybe I put the hedge right here. Not really liking that. You can see why this is kind of time consuming. Let's put a bush there. I really like this barbed wire fencing. Okay, you could do that. And that makes it feel more completed. I like it. Can it? All right, does this feel the same as my forest around resident services? Oh, Chatter's using the bench. This is too, I wish this was bigger. I need to make this a little more user-friendly. So we've got trees. We've got more trees, but it's kind of an awkward corner. We have some yucca. All right. And weeds. Lots and lots of weeds. Okay, let's get a couple yuccas out. Don't hear that every day, do you? Okay, there's also the sugar cane. You could do pumpkin plants. Would be orange. I'm basically doing an orange and brown island. You could also do an orange tree, but for it to be orange, it would have to be full grown. We might do something like that here and there. Why am I here? Oh, some yuccas. I wish the plants were in their own thing. I believe they're in miscellaneous. In miscellaneous. Yeah. Where's my yuccas? Oh, my yuccas are not housewares. Maybe it's supposed to go. The intention was for it to go in a house. Oh, and some of these are darker. These cypress plants are darker. All right. So lots of options. Lots of options. Oh, my pockets are full. Darn it. Yep, they sure are. I don't know if you would see it back here. You could do sugarcane plant back here and pumpkin plant right here. A little color. But what I'm thinking is, oops, no, that's not what it is. A different cypress plant. That's the bright one. Maybe I need to use a darker version. Oh, that's the same thing. Different. Yeah, that looks much better. Much better. So, I don't have enough trees. Let's replace that bush. A tree. I feel like there needs to be more trees. Oh, my pockets. All right, let's get rid of some things that we don't need. Like the fencing. I think I'm gonna stick with the barbed wire fencing and maybe the hedges. Okay. All right, what do we want to put away? Country fencing, log fencing. The log fencing, I liked it too. Boy, I think we'll have some variety, but it's hard, you guys. It's hard to choose. Wooden bucket was looking too small here. Yeah, country fencing. Spiky fencing. That'll open up some room. I feel like there's not enough treeage. So let's pick this up and put a tree here. Yeah, that looks better. And we'll need to put a sprout behind it so it doesn't grow. But the main reason I'm doing the stunted trees is so that it looks like those cypress plants also look like trees. And I want to swap this out for the darker version. I think that's what we're going to do from now on. That's the bright one. Great one. I need to get rid of those. Okay. Okay. Maybe, should we do a butterfly here? Maybe we should do a log stool. No, don't sit down. Okay, let's paint the rock here. Make it a little more realistic. You could also do that dirt circle. Would work good. Put this log stool down. That's the tiger one. Where's the monarch? Even if they like put a letter, first letter, I guess that would be hard. I wish we could see what we're looking at here. Where's my monarch butterfly? the tiger. That's the paper kite. Did I put it away? Oh my gosh. Or is it over there? Is it over there? No. I don't know. I must have put it away. Darn it. All right. Well, for now, we'll do what we have. We'll do the tiger. It still looks good. Yeah, maybe like this. Like they're greeting you. And then you need something taller behind it. So we could do a bush. We could do a sugar cane. We could do a hedge. I'm not loving that. You could do this yucca. Yeah, that looks good. And then I've got that filled in. It'll look a lot better when the trees are here. And maybe water pump. What if we put the water pump here? Can't really tell what it is when it's turned. Yeah, maybe something like that. That will give it some good height. And then maybe the bush right here. Tree. Put the tree right here where we had it. And then oh, there it is right there. Why could I not find it? Oh my gosh. Put the pumpkin right here. And I'm thinking another tree right here. So it has more dense feeling to the trees. Okay, and then I need to put a sprout right here so they don't grow. And actually, that would cover both of these. Okay, and then what do we want to put right here? I liked having the bird, maybe the bird cage will be closer to the front. And this could be, what could this be? Would we want to do another? Oh, we could, well, this is going to get lost here. So let's do a sugar cane here. And a bird cage here. Oh, if we're going to do the bird cage, we don't need a hole. I'm sure you're yelling at me like, it's over there. Okay. zoom the bird so you can see him real good. And close this off with fencing. Yeah, that closes off the walkway. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. The pine trees need to have a strong presence, like you're walking through the woods. Yeah, I like that a lot. What do you guys think? It's already been an hour. Oh my goodness. And then I have full grown trees on the cliff up there, and a stumped tree, and some mushrooms. But yeah, I like this. And then it's controlling the path. Now we just have to figure out what to put here. Maybe some hedges. Oops, I was holding the hedges. I was. Okay. Face the right direction. Hedge time. And it's showing up lower, so that's good. You got some good layering there. There's some other cool items I could use if I had them. If I had them. So if I do this, then it controls where you walk. See that? And then we'll maybe put some flowers over here or something. I don't know. Be here. And maybe what we do is put the bench right here. We stop this. I like to do this, where it's like it ends it there. And then maybe what we can do is put a bench here, and then you could look at the waterfall. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe we pull that down and we'll put some kind of light next to it. Would you stop sitting down on the job? There. It won't center perfectly, of course. This is a money tree that hasn't grown in yet. Can't move. Sahara, stop supervising. Yeah, I might have to pull this back one because I want to put some kind of lighting. Here, something like that. That looks good. Okay, so let's end this. That. And you could, for the view, take this barbed wire fencing and put it behind the hedges, and then it makes the hedges look like a plant, kind of. And you could do that to fill in this space too. You could also do a different kind of fence. Something like that. But really, you just gotta try stuff. I don't like how it's the same as on the other side. Let's take that out. But you could do a different kind of fencing, or flowers, or a little combination of both. We'll see. Let's see what we want to do. I didn't like that it was the same as the other side of the street. Yeah. And the villagers could sit here. Yeah, that looks good. You could do another bench over here maybe. Or maybe a couple cushions, maybe? They love to sit on cushions. And then we'll need to fill in this side to control the pathway. But yeah, this is the idea. And then I don't know what I want to do here. If it's just more of the same. Probably. Maybe instead of fencing here, we'll probably put in some trees. You gotta have one space in between them. Maybe instead of fencing on this side, you would block it with trees. So something like that. And then you need sprout. Am I out of sprouts? Of course I am. All right, let's go get some sprouts. By sprout, I mean a fruit start. Fruit start in plants. Nursery peach. Okay, so right here. And again, that's to keep the stunted tree from growing. Oh my gosh, am I out of trees after I was just there? I've got this medium young tree. Let's get some trees. Oh my goodness. I talked about maybe using bamboo. It doesn't feel foresty, but we could try. We could try some bamboo. Some kind of bug. I need to catch butterflies. And then put a sprout right here, just in case. Make sure those don't grow. And then I don't need one in the back here. But maybe I need something to stop people from walking over here though. So we've got two. Let's move that tree so we can see. We've got two. So, and you're not really going to be able to see it. Let's do hedging. So I don't think you'll be able to see. Now later I may come back and say I really don't like how we're blocking the window. And maybe we put a dress there or something. But for now, this looks okay. Oh, my stuff has moved around because I just got shopping on my phone. Oh. Okay, custom designs are here. So just as an example, display here. Oh, oops. It didn't ask me if I wanted it to be a mannequin. But just an example, something like that. You could also incorporate clothes. Let's get this balloon. Alright, what did we get? Ooh, mushroom wand. I don't really use the wands, do you? Do you like using the wand? To change clothes quickly. And then here could be a good spot for a flower. And then maybe a cushion. I don't know if I have any. Maybe a log stool. Would you like a log stool here? We love to sit and look at the water. Let's do a log stool. And I'm not worrying too much about customization. I will probably go back and fine tune all of this. Cypress plant is the bright one, but I'll probably swap those out for darker. There's the log stakes too, so you can definitely use the log stakes. Maybe in between the stool. Seems like a water thing to do. I only have one. All right. Let's put another tree over here. Maybe we put an orange tree here. Would it block the waterfall too much? I'm kind of thinking, let's put an orange tree down. We'll get two. I kind of, even though peaches are my tree, my native fruit, I kind of think oranges are going to be my predominant fruit because of the color. Orange, orange. Now this, I put it down. I gotta eat a fruit to move it. But yeah, that looks cozy. And then maybe another log. Another stool, I mean. You could also use stone. I think I've got some log stools in here. That miscellaneous or housewares? Miscellaneous. No, housewares. I think. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Here's the steaks. Let's pull up a couple steaks. Not yum yum steaks. Steaks in the ground. Where's... Oh, here we go. Grab a couple log stools. Oh, I do have cushions. So let's grab cushions. And I've got this stone stool. I was also kind of wishing that I had some garden rocks. So let's make a couple of those. There's lots of fun stuff you could do. You could use this iron frame. Maybe something with some height. I like this mossy rock. We'll make a couple. What else we got? You could use this wall as a back. Oh, that's flooring, but there's some walls that you could use. Garden rock. You need lots of stone. Need to visit Captain's Island a lot. We will. And there's also the moss items that you could incorporate, but this is kind of the concept. I think that they like to sit under a tree. Don't know. Oh, let me paint a rock underneath. A little security, a little stability. Do not sit down. Do not sit down. Pull this over. I'd really like to have another log stake right here. I know I pulled some in. And I'm not worrying about customization just yet. We'll come back and clean that up. That's kind of cute. What do you guys think? All right, let's start from the beginning. Come in here. Got a little tree farm going on over here. The Ables. You see their featured clothing. I might put another piece of clothing here instead of those bushes. Will the villagers use it? That's the question. Will they use it? And do you think this is blocking the view? That's blocking the view? I don't think so. Okay. This is open. I think maybe it's okay for this to be open, but maybe block it right here. So maybe we take this out and we do where's that tall rock? We need a tall rock. Garden rock. That's the shorter one. We do that, and then put this red bush here. And then it's okay if they come here and sit. They'll probably sit on the ground. But then you can get through there. Okay, so we need to put something right here. Not a stool. Cypress plant? Let's see what it looks like. It doesn't, it blows the concept of layering. Yucca tree. You can kind of see through it. All right, maybe. And then this is the only place they can go. I don't like it. It doesn't vibe. I think what if we put a stone stool here and then a butterfly model? Does that look too sameness? I'm thinking instead of the garden rock, let's do that tall mossy rock. So this is like how you make things great. Is you try something, that doesn't look good. Let's try this. That looks okay. Try something else. Oh, this looks great. Okay, and then let's take this out and we'll do, let's go shopping. Let's see what's in here. All right, well, we could do this tuxedo. Doesn't really fit the vibe, but this red dress does. I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but it does fit the front of the building. And as we go along, we'll get better items. Kind of like these red pants. You know what would look good here is an ironwood table, but I'm not sure that I have that recipe yet. Okay, what if you do that, and instead of this, here's the dress. The dress. Oh no! Take it off! Take it off! Oh man. Are you watching me change? That's not very nice. Should look away when somebody's changing. Place item. Yeah, that looks good. maybe something, flower or something. Just something. And maybe this. Looks a little overgrown. A little bit of color. You can't even really see. You barely can see the red there. Could do another flower over here. Will it let me? Yeah, it's kind of in the path, but that's okay. What do you guys think? Should I switch this out to green and evergreen? If you comment in the comments, I've asked you a lot of questions. So, first of all, I hope you guys talk to me. But also, be specific. If there's something you think would look better, be very specific because we've talked about a lot of things. I think this is really coming along though. What do you guys think? A little tree situation going on. I think the orange tree was good. I could do a little symmetry situation and do an orange tree on this side, but it would block the clothing. I can't even see that suit until you come up on it, but that's okay. I could I move this tree? It won't let me plant it here, and I only have 2 wide, so yeah. I could do a hardwood tree. I mean a sapling, and they're not as tall. I don't know. It's kind of something you just have to live with and decide, you know what, I don't like that. And then this area, we could do a little garden or extension of the beach. Who knows? Anything, really. Another sitting area. I think the butterfly models really make this idea. And I'm gonna need more of them. Okay, we're coming along. I really like this DIY bench here, so I don't know that I need to block it. I could put an orange tree right here. I did. Did I get another one? I did. Let's try it. It does make this look better. It makes this walkway back here. I wish I had made this a little wider, and then you would have a place for stuff. I could do like some leaf piles. That might look good. Let's see what we have for leaf piles. Was somebody talking to me? No. Do we have any leaf piles? I know we could make some, but do we have any? Leaf piles, where are you? Oh, here's some green ones. I know there's orange ones too. This is interesting. That's an item. It's very red though. Might look cool in our build. Also, I have these tree standees. Has anybody ever used these and liked what they did? Let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about how I would use it. I am thinking about it. These barrels would look cool too. This jackhammer. There's so many things. So many things. And I don't want it to look cluttered. Did I get out what I needed to get out? Yeah, I think so. So what I was thinking is putting a leaf pile back here. These are tricky. You can't move them. I don't believe so. Yeah, you can't. They're like the wheat item. You can't move them. Okay, so I don't like that. It looks good when it overlaps two things. Yeah, it won't let me right there. Yeah. Okay, so maybe right here. And then maybe at the bottom of the stairs. And I can find some other versions. Yeah, something like that. Maybe one more. Run through the... Who doesn't love to run through a leaf pile? Thought I got a third one. Maybe I left it behind. Let me see. I mean, that's cool. Run through. Well, let's see. Is that a seasonal? Or a, yeah, is that a seasonal item? Yep, sure is. Ooh, yellow. Yes, please. Oh, I have no acorns. Okay, what about this one? Pine cones. Okay, we need to do some... Ooh, this would be a good item too. And the mush log. We got lots of work to do. I need more mush items. Alright. I could make... Well, maybe two's enough. Maybe two's enough. We'll do more in certain areas. Okay. I'm thinking this would look better, like if it's under the tree, but that would mean pulling it over. Let's see. There are other DIYs, but this seems like it fits the theme the most. This log, simple log. Yeah, that looks good, huh? It blocks off a little, but who cares? And then I'll have to fill in this area. Not sure. Do I want to do the sameness? Or something different? You could do a little mini... You could do a mini farm here. I could do some items that they might sell. I'm thinking I probably need some fencing here. Let's see see what some fencing looks like here. Okay, too far. Yeah, I don't like this. But I like the idea of it being like a little area where you sell stuff. What have I got? Maybe this could be a little... I don't have the codes for it, but maybe I could put a little blanket here and some cushions, place to sit. I think I'm gonna hold off on this area. I'm gonna mold that over. Yeah, gotta mold that over. We need to get rid of this rock. Let's go. But yeah, I do think this came out good, having the alternating trees and then the leaf pile. Yeah. Ooh, do I have some lighting? Let's see if I've got any lighting I could put over there. Oh, this milk bucket would be a good item too. And a sign. There's just so many things you could do. You have to pick and choose. Okay, why am I here? Ooh, there's another leaf pile. Why am I here? Oh, lighting. Yes. Floor lighting. You could do bamboo, paper lighting. You could do palm trees. Ooh, I was looking for this earlier. Let's pull this out, and this out. Let's see what we like. I really like that floor lighting. Sorry. I don't like it. Let's do something else. Not here. I do like it, but not here. A paper lantern. I'm trying to control myself because I love all the bamboo stuff. Trying to work outside my comfort zone and do different things. And I have been. Where is my other paper light? It got two. Oh, there it is. Got some kind of cute design on it too. Oh, they don't match. Oh, okay. We're not worrying about pathing. That'll be stage 2. But it provides a little lighting. I love adding lights. That's something else you could do is like some shell or bamboo. That bamboo light. What do they call that? I forget. But yeah, I think this is coming along. Does it look cluttered and messy? I like it to be clean but full. What do you guys think? I could do more butterfly models as I get more. I like the pumpkin back there. And I mean, it'll look better when I customize things. This is bugging me here. Maybe we take this out and put a bush there. That was really bugging me. You can't see the clothes. Yeah, that's a little better, huh? Okay. Will the villagers like it? That's the big question. I think I'm going to refrain from doing this. I need to let it marinate a bit. We're probably going to put hedging here. Possibly move these villagers out and move the campsite here. All right, I think we've spent a long time here, but I think I need to do a little tour. Oh, it's getting darker. See how the lights are lighting up? I think we need to do a little tour of everything else I've been working on. Okay, so we'll do a little walkthrough. I showed you the museum, so we don't need to go over there. So here's the walkthrough. Okay. All right, let's head over here. So let's talk. Candy's over here. Temporarily, she was in my way. I have kind of this idea of having a big frontage. I want my house to be grand because the challenge is to make your house a restaurant or a cafe. So I really want a grand outside leading up to my house. And I was trying this out, blocking out this huge area. And my idea was to like have tables that zigzag, and it would look cool, but it just didn't feel grand enough for me. And other things that I wanted to do would fit better here. So I'm gonna move my house again. Again. All right, so that's what's going on there. And then if you come up around here, I have a house over here. Who's this? Chatter, which is gonna move. This is temporary. This is another you're in my way. And I did a whole bunch of terraforming back here. I like it. I don't know if it fits. So we've got this little, and I don't want to block the peninsula. I want to do something cool here. And so I've got this little pathing here, and this is Mint's house. Mint, she doesn't match, you guys. She's gonna go. I need to find a brown or orange villager with a food name. So, and I've done a lot of time traveling, so you're gonna see weeds, but we have a little garden here, some trees, another DIY bench, storage shed, like I was talking about before. I did the little dirt path with the wheelbarrow, and I love this. I like it. I just don't know if it's the right fit. So, got some, my idea is to fill this in right here and in front here to control your pathway. And then you have a neighbor over here who also does not fit. The house is so blue. I'm sorry, Filbert, but you gotta go. But I love this. I love this stair, bushes, and then cliff in front. I love this. So I'm gonna try to keep it. And you come up here and you got a sunken waterfall here, and then over here, I think this is Marshall. Is this Marshall? Yeah, this is Marshall. And I haven't really done anything decorating wise, but just kind of trying to figure out the terraforming first so that I'm not undoing all my work all the time. So yeah, so this is kind of the shape of it. And then let's see, you come over here. And my thought was this would continue on, and then I got other ideas, and it's going to stop here. And then you come down here, and then you find this open space. Now you could also go over here, and I've got a little stair down here, and this is kind of Marshall's backyard. That was initially the plan. And then I thought, well, it'd be cool to tuck the campsite back here and be kind of connected to the hidden beach, like it's all kind of one. And I like it. And then maybe extend it to some campsite grounds here and onto the beach. And I like that. But I also like the idea of all my buildings being together and that this is up front. So I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I don't know. I do like my hidden beach. I got a little stool here, my little shed and coconut tree. I think it's cute. Okay, so what is this? This is a big, I don't cuss you guys, but a big ass area. Oh. So originally I was gonna do a big flower growing operation. And I might down the road, I don't know. But I'm kind of burnt on the whole hybrid thing. So now I'm thinking I'll do community flower garden here and a community vegetable garden. And we could put a bunch of vegetables out here. And the orchard, we could do an orchard. We could also do a farm to table situation and maybe do some kind of, I do need to do 4 builds. I need to do a bakery, a pizza place, a coffee shop, maybe a coffee shop. I can't remember. What are the 4? I can't remember what they are. Bakery, ice cream shop, pizza shop, and taco stand. I believe those are the 4 I'm going to do, but don't quote me. So we could do that and make a build here. I have this idea of doing a farmer's market. So we could maybe do a farmer's market and maybe not incorporate my food builds with that. So I would have a lot of room here, and then I could fill in this side of it with trees like we just did to kind of enclose it and have you walk back here. Now the other idea I'm about to show you, and I'm really struggling with which one I want to do. So if I go back here, I've got this meandering walkway I'm working on. Here's the bridge from resident services. So you come over the bridge, you come over here, do this little meandering thing, and have a farmer's market here with food trucks. And then, I've done no customization. This is just like a layout feasibility study. So this is kind of the spacing. And I would have a bunch of food out for people to buy. And you could meander in and out, buy food. I was able to fit 3 trucks here, and then my thought was maybe I'd do some countertops here and cash register on this side, and then it could extend. And of course another villager's in my way. Which one is this? Peanut, who does not fit also. Too pink. It could extend onto the beach and maybe have a food market out here, or maybe some seating area that people could sit out. And Yeah, and then this rock is really big. I was thinking I could do my fourth build on this rock, maybe. I got a lot of really cool flat rocks. I've got this huge area here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, all the way down to the other side. It's really a cool island. Really like the one that I picked. So yeah, and then, ooh, that's kind of off center, but I could fix it. And then this takes you back to resident services here. Yeah, so my other idea is if I do the food market in the big open space to the left, I could do a big cafe here. Bakery, who knows? But like some seating. Yeah. Okay, so what's on these cliffs? This is where my house is gonna go, and I'm toying with the idea of making it a castle. So you would come up here, and this is marked out for inclines. I need to decide, you guys, before I go spending money and regretting it. So I just have ladders here for now. So you come around here, and then you come up. Well, wait, let me back up. Let me back up here. You have this little ledge here. I could either do some dining tables here or maybe some artwork. I'm still mulling that over. Or maybe it's just a pathway. So then you come up the stairs here, and this would be my house. And I feel like this is grander than where my house is now. So I put, and this looks big, you guys, and it is. It's like 10 by, no, it's like 8 by 8 on each side of where my house would go. My house would go in the middle, and then I'd have property on each side to maybe do some kind of outdoor situation leading up to my house, which will be the restaurant. Now, I know what you're saying, and I say it too. Carrie, that's huge. That's so big. But let me tell you something. When you put your house down and maybe a couple trees, maybe some fencing, it goes away real fast. It does. Bigger is better. That is for sure. All right. Oh, look at this beautiful sky. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Look at this beautiful sky. We need to go look at that sky. Let's see if we can get down here. Let me down. Oh no. Hippity hop. Okay, here we go. These stinking ladders. Yeah, we gotta go over there and check out the sunset, and then we'll end this video. That's pretty much what I've been working on and struggling with. But, oh, so where would my villagers go? That would be the big question. I do have a few here. I've got 1, 2, 3 here, which may or may not stay here. This is where beach core comes in. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to have a little neighborhood of houses that meander down along the beach. This would go away. That would meander down the beach here. And maybe some on the beach. And kind of blend that into the rest of the island. That's what I'm thinking. It's still in development. Ah, stink of balloon. Did I? Oh no! I put my slingshot away. Oh no, it's a yellow balloon too. All right, I was trying to see if we could see that sunset. It's so pretty over there, but it won't let me see it. Do you think if we got in the water? I haven't gotten in the water yet. Do I have, let me see if I have. I'll show you what my house looks like. Oh, I have storage right there. Oh, you dummy. James has moved over here. If you don't know, My pet cockroach, his name is James. Yep, that's right. James follows me everywhere I go. Okay, here's a wetsuit. I want to see if I can get a better view of that slingshot. So yeah, my house is nothing right now. Just a place to sleep. All right, let's give this a shot and see if it'll let us see that pretty pink sunset. Gonna jump in the water first time with you guys. And I believe I need to shut down work for the day. I haven't caught anything out here either. I need to start working on that. But this is a year-long island. Do I remember how to swim? This is a year-long island, so I'm trying to focus. Dang it, it still won't let me see more than that. There's a fence right here. Oh, dude, is that Slumber Island? Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's a buoy. I thought it was the Slumber. I was like, well, right back out there though. Do you think that maybe we will be able to swim to our Slumber Islands? I mean, that's what those could be. There's one over here. You see that one on the right? All right, that's a possibility. This net it's making me very curious, you guys. All right, I'm gonna end the video here. If you like the video, please like the video. If you want more content like this with builds and long play, please let me know in the comments. And what else? Appreciate you guys. Care about you guys. Looking forward to hearing from you. And I'm just plugging along. I'm making a lot of progress. Deadline is April, end of April. And I think we're doing well. I think we're doing pretty well. All right. If you like the video, please like the video. If you don't want to miss the next one, you know what to do. I'll see you guys on the flip side.